I have a Sandtrooper here from the year 2000. I want to open up and show you, just kind of show that some of these older Star Wars figures still have some decent worth here. Obviously the original ones are valued because of their first release of Star Wars figures, and then these 90s to 2000 ones kind of get forgotten as better versions come out. But I got this one for very cheap. Somebody cut the card for some mysterious reason, so I thought a pretty nice way to add an extra Sandtrooper to my New Hope display. This is one of those that has these little like bio card things, so it's just going to be about troops and stuff. Probably nothing major in here, but kind of cool to see some of the pictures and things. There's like the special edition little patrol droid, and interesting but a little unnecessary for my needs. But he comes with quite a bit here. He's got just the standard Stormtrooper E11 blaster, tiny one. It's got that Sandtroopery backpack. A lot of the Sandtroopers have that pauldron on there, not because that defines them as a Sandtrooper, but because they're kind of elite troops that can survive the environment of the sand, the deserts of Tatooine. So they're a little above average in that way. These had the rubber bands that just kind of have dried away even in the short time they've been out. This is the Stormtrooper with the binoculars. So that'll be a cool addition there. But these actually have a lot of articulation for the time. We just have kind of up and down with the legs. Oh, there's a little bit of side motion here. No knee joint, but these arms up and down, and then they have a swivel. You'd start to see from the Phantom Menace figures. So he'll actually get to hold his binoculars pretty nicely. And again, on here on the body, we have all the kind of dirty Tatooine kind of sand and everything and the textures. So he does look pretty cool for that. Pauldron here with these extra packs and everything. The backpack gonna lock into place back here. Stay on there pretty nice. He can look with his little binocular stuff here. That's probably how I will pose him, just to have that kind of little shot represented from the movie. But he can just hold his kind of blaster as well. He doesn't have swivel on the wrist, so he can't really hold the blaster the kind of way the troops normally did, but better than just kind of a 5-point, like straight out arm pose. So again, they were doing better with like kind of collector-friendly figures here with a little more movement and then just better like paint. Here's an earlier Sandtrooper that they did. And then here's a recent vintage collection that again, they've not too bad off on the styling on these. Obviously this is a Sandtrooper, but the same kind of thing, and they'll look decent in the same collection, I think, with the scale and everything. We got the head, the waist, these arms have the swivel bit. Pretty solid for just some display. So a strong kind of year 2000 release, I think. And I was able to get it very, very cheap to add to the collection here. And that's why I like to do kind of these older 90s time period Star Wars figures and the vintage collection as well, just because I like the original movies. So if you like to see that or other 90s action figures opened up as I add them to my collection, you'll probably want to stick around right here on this channel. Get subscribed. That way we can see you in the next video. Sir, droids. Now right now, I'm peering across the Dune Sea.